Black Republican Byron just won the Republican nomination for governor of Florida. That should alarm us, but this is bigger than one man. He's the latest weapon in an international campaign of anti-blackness. Who is Byron Donalds? He's a grifter who pretended to be a Jamaican with a fake accent, married a black woman, hid his black wife from his white girlfriend, got the white woman pregnant, rushed his divorce, had a shotgun wedding, invited his black ex-wife to the wedding, borrowed the divorce money from her, became a Republican 1 month later, got elected to Congress from a white district, and never paid his black ex-wife back. He also sold drugs and got arrested twice, once for selling weed, once in a bribery scheme. No judgment, but he now supports a party with no compassion for other young black men who made mistakes. Rules for thee, not for me. Once in Congress, he got nostalgic about racial segregation because the black family was together back then, let a white man pat him on the head, stood there grinning while Donald Trump called him one of the smart ones, and called Trump his daddy on national television. And what did all that loyalty buy him? A Republican primary opponent called him a token and said he'd turn Florida into a Section 8 ghetto. Donald said nothing. He took it because that's the deal. They can call him anything they want as long as they let him in the room. And that's still not the worst part. The worst part is he's a willing tool in a right-wing campaign to promote white supremacy. The same campaign that ended affirmative action, canceled DEI, put ankle monitors on Haitians living here legally, and welcomed white South Africans to America. From Claudine Gay in Harvard to Jason Arday in London, the white right is systematically driving independent black people from power. They feign outrage about meritocracy when talented black people challenge them. Then they elevate incompetent people like Donald Trump, Pete Hegseth, Herschel Walker, and Lindsey Graham's sister, Darlene Nordone, who was pushed into the Senate before her brother was even buried, who just admitted she knows nothing about national security. They bully us over missing quotation marks while promoting people who miss social studies class. This is why Trump wants Donalds to be his governor. He needs a loyal ally to protect his empire at Mar-a-Lago and plans to weaponize Donald's anti-blackness in politics, just like Republicans did with Clarence Thomas in the courts and Stephen A. Smith in sports. All these black people are paid mercenaries in a culture war fabricated by white conservatives to distract voters who can't afford gas, healthcare, groceries, while their self-anointed king builds a golden ballroom and travels the world in his flying palace. This election is bigger than one state, but I do care about Florida. My family's from Daytona. I went to high school near Tampa. I lived in Miami for 5 years. My great-great-grandfather even chaired the Florida State Republican Convention in 1912, back when Republicans still pretended to care about black people. He would be shocked to see what his party has become, and all with the complicity of bootlicking black people like Byron Donalds.